we've never stayed in an Airbnb before, and we own an Airbnb in Atlanta. I converted my old townhome into an Airbnb, and it's been a great experience. But being in an actual Airbnb for someone else, for me, has been business development. And the things that we've been comparing our Airbnb to this Airbnb, like literally, I'm here and I'm like, we should do this. We should do that. We should do this. We should do that. And I've gotten some tips. Like what I've learned here is that like they don't give washcloths. And I thought that it was ridiculous. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? What happens with washcloths? Most women take the washcloth, wipe their makeup off, and then now it's probably hard to get their makeup out of your washcloth. We were thinking that what we would do is do the same thing, or just kind of like have it be available for like $1.50. You know, you can get it or whatever. There's so many ways you can run your business, so many ways to make it a great experience. I will say that, you know, the onboarding, and I'm gonna just say for this Airbnb, was awful. I didn't like it. I felt like they made us jump over too many hurdles. And in that case, it made me think about, like, how many hurdles do we make our clients jump through to work with us? Is it really even necessary? Like, I love this location. I love the Airbnb. I loved it once I got into the room. But they made it so difficult, and my power's running low, so I'm going to try to make this quick. But they made it so difficult to get here that it almost ruined my experience. Like, this Airbnb is lovely. It's great. I could, like, the kids' rooms have like Disney Mickey Mouse in the ceiling. At the end of the day, the rooms are magical. They feel like, it's just such a great prerequisite if you're taking your kids to Disney, but just getting into the door felt bad. They made us like give a copy of our driver's license, you know, take a selfie, you know, pay an additional deposit, like outside of what we had already paid at Airbnb. And I'm an Airbnb owner, and I've been an Airbnb host now for about 3 years now, I think. And so basically 3, maybe even 4 years, I can't even remember, but we've been hosting for a minute now, and it's just, this just didn't feel good. Like, now that we're here, it's great. It's awesome. Like, everything is in here. They had the pots and pans in here. They had what you needed in here, but the ID, calling. And I believe the lady even tried to get flipped with me when I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable giving you a copy of my ID. This feel like you're going to do my taxes or something. It was just so much. And the little small voice inside of me said, Spiceda, don't let that stop you. Because don't cancel this reservation because you don't like the experience having to deal with a customer service person to get into the door, and her service was bad, right? Sometimes we don't go into the door because, you know, the gatekeepers, we didn't like the gatekeepers. But in this case, I'll say the gatekeepers did their job. They wanted to make sure, because we're a host, we want to make sure the right person was renting the house and no one was going to tear up the house. And then they have all these rules, right? They set the expectation. Now, what they did do was set the expectation really well. Don't tear up our house, because if you tear up our house, you will pay. And we've been very careful with our kids, making sure they don't hang from the chandeliers. But that was another lesson. Make sure that we set the expectation up front with our clients on, you know, what's it going to be like when you get in the door? What do we expect of you? What do we need you to do? But like, before the people even get in the door to even experience you guys, you got to make sure that that is easy. I'm also reading a book in my mastermind. I think it's called Story Branding. And I've only gotten through the first chapter, but in that, it's like, where's the clarity? Like, people don't like to think too hard, is what the book talks about. Like, nobody wants to have to try to figure out what's going on with you to work with you. Nobody wants their brain to work really hard. They want to know, how do we work with you and how do you solve our problems? That's it. And make it easy for people to work with you. And I can't say that I've always done that perfectly It's been a continuous process for us in our firm. I've been working on it probably now for 2 years. Actually, I've been working on it for 12 years because we've been in business for 12 years. So from day one, I've been working on it, but I've been focusing on making it more automated where everything didn't go through me. It paused the video for a second because the internet connection is bad. So I'm out here on my porch. We're at our little Airbnb. Y'all look. I do not have a private pool. This is what Sayla called the holiday house. Look, hey, who's with me? Tell me in the comment section. I was doing my combos and coffee, and I had to come outside for a minute to finish it up because I got cut off and my battery was dead or whatever. But we're on holiday in Florida, experiencing just the magic of Disney. And we're doing some research and development. So, because we have an Airbnb, and so I was talking about how you too can take a trip, especially for the Airbnb owners. If you're an Airbnb owner like us and you've never lived in the Airbnb, do a research and development on what Airbnb is, compare it to yours, and make it a business trip. Anytime you do something for your business, you can take it off. Like, how do families experience your Airbnb? If you got an Airbnb and you guys want me to talk more about that, let me know, and I'll do it. As you guys know, I'm an accountant, but my husband and I do Airbnb. We also do long-term rental. And how's it been in the pandemic? People are still going on vacation, y'all, in the pandemic. Disney World was full. Yes, you got to wear your mask. Yes, the rides are open. And it was awesome. It was just an awesome experience for your kids. I'm going to post the pictures later. I actually was going live simply so that I could finish up my live here, and so that my combos and coffee people didn't think that I just abandoned them and left them. I wanted them to know that my battery died, like I told y'all it might, because I didn't charge it up last night because I'm just relaxing and chillaxing in the sun. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, and y'all have a good day. Catch Business Combos and Coffee. All right, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. It is a fabulous Saturday. I threw some makeup on, a little bit, dab, a little lipstick, a little red lipstick, put my Disney shirt so y'all know we're having a Disney experience here. And I'll show y'all the kids later. Bye.